Hello my friends, I'm Saddlebags and this is Nikita, my 2018 Kawasaki Z900rs, which I bought brand new. And in this video I'm going to tell you some of the issues you'll see on the forums, how I feel about the bike and why I've decided to sell her. Okay, let's get into it. Now, one of the things you'll see people complaining about on the forums is that the engine idles fast on cold start. This one will run at 2000 revs until you reach 2 bars on the temperature gauge, where it drops to its normal idle. But what you can do, and what I generally do, is you can roll the throttle forward and that keeps the revs down to the normal tick over for the first 30 seconds and then just let it do its thing. And something else you'll see people complaining about is the bike runs hot, and it will in town go up to the bar before the last on the temperature gauge, then the fan kicks in and it drops back down to normal. That's perfectly normal for these bikes. I've never had any overheating warnings, and it really doesn't bother me. Another very common complaint is the bike has a very snatchy throttle. Now, I believe they must vary between bikes, because I've never had a problem with it. Perhaps that's because I learned how to smooth a snatchy throttle out on a 97 TL1000S, and that was a pig, especially in the ret. But anyway, back to the RS. It could be a combination of it's a sensitive throttle, low down torque, and quite low gearing. So it will get up and go. I've read that some people put well, they changed the sprockets to gear the bike up, which would ease it slightly. And it also seems that an ECU flash will remedy all the aforementioned issues. Handling is something else often discussed, and no doubt it would benefit from an upgraded rear shock and perhaps stiffening the front slightly. But for me, the balance between handling and comfort is just right, straight out of the crate. It handles perfectly well enough for some fun in the twisties. But yes, if you wanted to use the bike for track days, you would probably want to make some changes. Like I say, I'm really happy with how it handles, and it isn't the sort of bike I'd want to take on a track day anyway. So far, none of these things have had any influence on my decision to sell. And it isn't because there's anything wrong with her. In fact, she has never missed a beat, ever. And it isn't that I don't love her anymore. I really do. it isn't, I don't find her attractive anymore. Oh, I think she is sexy as... I actually love everything about this bike. The styling, the finish, this metallic paint in the sunshine is exquisite. I love the power, I love the handling, and well, just listen to this. Yes, that exhaust note is delicious, and the induction howl is out of this world. I very much doubt you can pick that up in this recording, but it really does sound something else. I honestly think this bike is amazing. It eats motorways, it's good fun in the twisties. It handles narrow lanes, even with luggage attached. As anybody that saw my trip to Snowdonia on this bike will already know.
But I've only covered 8,000 miles over 4 years. I bought it brand new and felt it necessary to have it serviced by the dealer, both for resale value and peace of mind. And that makes it a rather expensive bike to keep, if you work it out pence per mile. Now, if it were my only bike, it wouldn't be so bad, but it isn't. The next thing is I want a bike that I can do big miles on, in comfort, and sometimes with a better half aboard. I've done some long runs on this bike, the most being 360 miles in a day, and although the bike itself was quite comfortable, the lack of a screen and the upright riding position means the wind takes its toll. I want to be able to say, pack your bags, missy, we're going away for the weekend. So there's cost and comfort, and then there is this. Nikita here invites me to ride, shall we say, spiritedly. She entices me with her gorgeous growl, and before I know it, I'm on the edge of the tyres and eager to get back on the throttle. I'm quite happy to bimble along on other bikes, but this one turns me into a bad boy. So, cumulatively, the cost of keeping her, the desire for comfort and wind protection, and the fact that she turns me into the devil has led me to the very difficult decision to move her onto new pastures. I'm sorry, Nikita. It's not you, it's me.
Will I miss her? Without a doubt. Will I regret selling her in the future? Probably. Am I making the right decision? Think so. Now, it might be some time before I find the right bike for me, but for the interim I've actually picked up another bike, an in between bikes bike. Now if you're interested in seeing what that is, keep your eye on the channel, because as soon as this one goes, that one will be on the road. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Ciao for now. Bye bye.